Hello, I'm Mark Ellis, Barnstable Town Manager, and this is my Town Manager communication for October 31st. We're proceeding with the budget action calendar for FY 2025. The Town Manager calendar year fee hearing is scheduled for November 14th, 2023 at 11 a.m. via Zoom. Please check the town website calendar and the town manager webpage for notice and details. And for all budget information, please go to our town website and look at open budget on our town website. We're anticipating making a presentation to the town council at the November 16th meeting regarding tax levy shifting options for the fiscal year 2024 tax levy. Now, this is an annual presentation that we do. This includes an option to split the tax rate between the residential class of property and the commercial, industrial, and personal property classes. This option allows for shifting a large portion of the tax levy to the commercial, industrial, personal property classes from the residential class. The presentation will also include an illustration of the tax levy and tax bill impacts from the adoption of a residential exemption. This option shifts the tax burden within the residential class from owners of moderately valued residential properties to the owners of vacation homes, higher valued homes, and residential properties not occupied by owner, including apartments and vacant land. After presenting the tax levy shifting options at the November 16th meeting, we anticipate scheduling the votes on both these items at the December 7th Town Council meeting. These votes are necessary to set the fiscal year 2024 tax rates and to issue the third and fourth quarter bills by December 31st of 2023. The town received a citizen's petition pursuant to Section 8-9 of the town charter requesting a meeting of the voters. Working collaboratively with the proponents of the petition, the town council president, the vice president, and the town manager, a meeting was held on Monday, October 23rd, 2023, from 6 to 9 p.m. at Barnstable High School. There was a large turnout of our citizens at the meeting, and many others viewed remotely. On October 23rd, 2023, special town council meeting and open meeting of the voters is now available on the town's video on demand. I've given the link in my newsletter that'll be posted on the, not newsletter, but town manager report that'll be posted on the website. It's also on a YouTube link. So both of those links are in my town manager communication if you want to access. After listening to many questions of those in attendance and attempting to answer those questions I was able to address, the appropriateness of the cable landings in Barnstable is of concern, and what the town can do to assure safe projects that minimize impacts to our community in the event that the projects are permitted. So those are the two major areas that I heard from our residents. As I explained at the meeting, the town is not the proponent of these offshore wind projects, but rather the community in which the proposed projects would make landfall, traverse our beaches and roadways, and then ultimately connect into the electric grid. The two projects, first, Park City Wind Project, is proposed to land at the west end of Craigville Beach and is in the later stages of permitting with the State Energy Facilities Siting Board. The town has been informed that Park City Wind was terminating its power purchase agreement with the Connecticut utilities with the intent of rebidding on the power purchase to be generated for this project. What a power purchase agreement is, it is where they generate their revenue to pay for the project. They sell the electricity produced by the wind turbine. As previously stated, the town has taken The change in the status of the power purchase agreement, along with other substantial changes under advisement for legal review and appropriate action. The town council has directed me not to grant any easements to the Park City Wind before the Energy Facility Siting Board issue is till they issue a final decision on the project. Once that decision is issued, the town will review it along with whatever current circumstances are at that time, and the legal department will advise on appropriate steps. The Commonwealth Wind Project, which is a proposed project to land at Dowses Beach, and it is in the mid stages of permitting with the state. Very different, a different location and at a different point in its permitting. This landing site was chosen by Commonwealth Wind without consultation with the town or input from the town. Commonwealth has terminated its power purchase agreement with the state of Massachusetts utilities, resulting in the town ceasing any host community agreement negotiations. Further, the town council has formally revoked my authority to commence negotiations with Commonwealth Wind for a host community agreement. Commonwealth Wind did notify me that they intended to continue permitting for the project, which they have the right to do. The town submitted extensive comments on the proponent's draft environmental impact report, which was submitted to the state, pursuant to the Mass Environmental Policy Act. And our comments clearly stated that the town does not support the Commonwealth Wind project. We will keep the community advised of next steps related to both projects. Legal has these projects under review, and we will comment appropriately to each and any agency for which the project has a pending permit. Eversource is proposing to modify its electrical infrastructure located in Bourne, Sandwich, and Barnstable. The following project changes would enable operations of a previously approved transmission line between Bourne and Barnstable, known as the Mid-Cape Reliability Project. The proposed project includes operating and interconnecting the lines between Bourne and Barnstable, expanding the West Barnstable substation for operations, constructing a new switching station in Bourne. The siting board will conduct a public comment hearing, a meeting where the public may provide input on the project in a hybrid format, allowing participation both in person or remotely. The meeting's on Tuesday, November 14th, beginning at 6:30. The in-person hearing is located in the Tilden Arts Center at Cape Cod Community College. I've also provided in my town manager newsletter the link so that you can go on to the state website. This is not a town hearing. The state website, you can access all this information, including the remote link. And I would advise that that's the way you should do it. I will point out that we have spoken frequently about the host community agreement relevant to wind. Now, this is an upgrade to a substation by Eversource. So though it is part of the infrastructure that would support the wind, it isn't part of the wind project. But to us, all aspects are important, but certainly an upgrade to a substation means that we can look to ask for the type of additional protections for our water resources that we frequently ask for in the town of Barnstable, whether it be the replacement, of any sort of substation of any size or transformer, because most of them contain various fluids, and those fluids can be problematic to our water resources in the event of a leak. So we will be submitting comments relevant to these upgrades that are proposed, and we encourage the public to also observe and certainly comment where they feel appropriate. On October 23rd, 2023, the Cape and Islands Legislative Delegation met with the Cape Cod and Islands Wastewater Trust Fund Board to discuss funding support from the state in an effort to maintain a 25% principal subsidy level for eligible wastewater projects. Significant increases in the number of projects and estimated project costs and mainly that's because of inflation, have resulted in a decrease in the amount of available funding from the Cape and Islands Wastewater Trust Fund to subsidize these projects. Now, our town council sent a letter to the governor regarding this matter several months ago, and so this meeting was one with our Cape delegation and the trust fund board on how to strategize moving forward with securing these additional funds from the state. Now, the town council has appointed me to the board, and I serve as the vice chair on the board. This is critical for all communities on Cape Cod to continue moving forward with their wastewater efforts. So we'll keep you advised as this discussion progresses. The town of Barnstable recreational oyster harvest season opens on Wednesday, November 1st. Please check the Marine and Environmental Affairs shellfishing webpage and review current open areas, harvest limit, and other limits, and all other maps and all other information relevant to shellfishing opening on November 1st. The town of Barnstable has been awarded the Greening the Gateway Cities Grant, which involves the planting of up to 2,400 trees in eligible sections of our community with a goal of covering 5% of the town's planting zone in new tree canopy over the next 3 years. And this goes through the summer of 2026. Hyannis is the primary area for eligibility under this grant program. Residents who live within the planting zone are eligible to sign up to have a free tree planted at their property. To see if your property is within the planting zone and to learn more about this opportunity, please visit greeninghyannis.com. That link's also in this town manager communications. That concludes my update at this time. And at this point, I will turn this over to Elizabeth Jenkins, our Director of Planning and Development, to provide an update on our local comprehensive plan. Thank you.
Hello, I'm Elizabeth Jenkins, and this is your local comprehensive plan update for October 31st, 2023. The next meeting of the Local Comprehensive Planning Committee is scheduled for Thursday, November 30th, 2023 at 5:30 p.m. in person in the Town Hall hearing room. The committee will meet and engage in an interactive planning and mapping exercise to discuss land use changes since 2010, current land use patterns, and begin to establish future land use goals, strategies, and actions. Additionally, by way of update to appointing new members to the Local Comprehensive Planning Committee, the town has been seeking to diversify representation on the committee to try to ensure that its makeup is reflective of our community's population. There was an open application period which closed on Monday, October 16th, and 14 applications were received. A review team consisting of Town Manager Mark Ells and 2 members of the Town Council Appointments Committee are currently scheduling interviews with top candidates and working together to make recommendations. The town manager will make those appointments and they will be brought forward to the Town Council for ratification. To learn more about the local comprehensive planning process and to stay up to date on upcoming meetings and community events, visit the project website, barnstablelcp.com.